Hey, what's up, Brook family? This is Pastor Jeremy, and I just wanted to give you a quick guide for how to share your faith using what we call the 3 Circles Life Conversation Guide. And the way you want to start out is by telling people that all of us, we live in a broken world. And we know we live in a broken world because we face things like death, disease, disaster, discord between people. But this is not the way that God intended the world to be. God, He had a perfect design, free of all those things. And the Bible shows that the world became broken because of what is called sin, which is disobedience to God and what He said in His Word. But the good news is that Jesus, being God, He came from heaven to earth. He lived a perfect life. He never sinned. And then He died on the cross for the sins of humanity. And then He resurrected from the grave. And that's good news to us. And the way that we could come to Jesus is by believing in Him and believing in what He did for us on the cross. And the way that we believe in Jesus biblically is by turning away from our sin and following Jesus. And as we believe in Jesus in this way, what ends up happening is that God, He begins to grow us, begins to grow us in our family life, in our business life, in everything, into His perfect design. And then when we're sharing our faith, we want to ask people, we want to give people an opportunity to respond. And what we want to ask people is, where do you find yourself today? Because all of us are in one of 2 places, either living according to God's perfect design through Jesus, or we're living in brokenness, trying to escape, but being our own lords. So where do you find yourself today? God bless you.